I didn't have anyone in my family who was an attorney or who was a judge or anyone I could speak to about, how would I do this? How could I become a lawyer? How could I become a judge? As a young girl, I always wanted to be an attorney. I had my hopes to eventually be a judge. But I didn't have anyone in my own community who I could look up to or who could mentor me.
Judge Sunshine Sykes is an enrolled member of the Navajo Nation. She achieved her goal, becoming a California Superior Court judge in 2013. She was nominated by the President, confirmed by the Senate, and sworn in as a U.S. District Court judge in the Central District of California. Her family was by her side at her investiture at the courthouse in Riverside in 2022.
When I was at Stanford Law School, I myself didn't even know what law clerks were. And there was a lot of my classmates were actually applying for clerkships, obtaining clerkships, even Supreme Court clerkships, and myself involved in the Native American Law Students Association. It wasn't an association that was really kind of connected to those law clerk positions, so I just didn't know about it. So now that I'm here on the federal bench, I've been making an effort to just be out in the community and to talk to law students, to attend events where diverse law students will be. I think that's what's really important now that I'm in this position as a judge, that I give back and that I make sure that I'm not the only Native on the federal bench in the state of California. And so in that respect, I'm really doing what I can to make sure that I put myself in a position to mentor others.
Last year, Judge Sykes met Rose Saubel, an intern in the Central District of California. Saubel was hired as part of the U.S. Court's National Model Intern Program, which is designed to recruit college students from underserved communities. Saubel is an enrolled member of the Torres Martinez Desert Cahuilla Indian tribe. She's raising a family and also going to school full-time at UCLA.
Rose is probably one of the strongest people I know, because I do know where she comes from.
The relationship with Judge Sykes is something that caught me by surprise, because I think everybody is so intimidated to be in front of a judge, let alone a federal court judge. So I was always very timid, very scared when I first met her, but I come to realize very quickly that she is also human, and we also come from similar backgrounds.
Working with Rose has been, I think, really one of the first times in my life and in my career that I've been able to work with another Native American woman. And so just having that experience and having her know certain things about who I am, where I come from, my culture, without having to necessarily explain, has been a wonderful experience.
In the fall of 2023, the Bankruptcy Court in the Central District of California put together a program to celebrate Native American History Month. The organizers asked Rose Saubel to lead part of the Zoom presentation for the court community.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank everyone for attending. It's truly an honor to have the opportunity to share my culture with the judiciary. I also included some personal photos of my family and I to showcase the traditional regalia of the Desert Cahuilla people. These dresses are commonly known as bird dresses. You will notice that my dress in blue is different than my daughter and my sister-in-law's. This is because we are from different neighboring tribes. I am from Torres Martinez, and my in-laws are from Agua Caliente. And although we are located close by, we still have our own unique customs.
So it really opened up the Native American community to the larger court family, which hadn't been done before. Also, part of that presentation got into some of the phrases that sometimes are used within by individuals that could be thought of as negative or discriminatory usages of words. And so I think sometimes people just don't think about things like that.
The first phrase I'm going to mention is possibly going to be surprising, since it perhaps is the most common phrase that I've heard growing up. Referring to a casual gathering at the office as a powwow may not have a derogatory background per se, But some natives find it offensive because a powwow is not simply a casual event. There's a lot of time and planning that it takes to bring many nations together, and it demeans the true meaning of a sacred celebration.
I had my colleagues come up to me and tell me, Rose, I didn't know all of those things. I didn't know this could have been offensive. But now I'm going to remember, and I'm going to watch myself if I ever am in a situation where I'm about to say it. And I'm going to educate other people. And that's all I could have ever asked for with the presentation.
She has been an amazing intern and an amazing colleague, an amazing sister and friend.
Originally, I set my sights on being an attorney that specialized in American Indian law. I feel like it's very underserved, and it's important for us to get out there and have more representation.
And when she first came, I told her, I said, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard, but you can do this. And you can do anything that you put your mind to.
I started to kind of change my mindset on what is possible. And the fact that Judge was the first Native American woman appointed by the President of the United States in the Central District of California is truly remarkable and gives not only me, but my family and my daughter a chance to see how far we could really go.